Mm-hmm. Let me know when you start seeing persons on.
Alright, so people tune in. Blessings and honor, you know. Live, Richie. Blessings and honor, you know. Big up to everybody tuning in. Welcome to Wise Convo. We have some very interesting topic this week. Eh?
It's very interesting. I'm so excited to discuss this one today. But I'm getting
link, like, chat room for somebody.
I'm getting let's turn this down. So guys, thanks for joining. For persons that's just coming in, remember to click that like button so we can have more persons joining in. So we can have more persons coming in. Remember to share so we can have a lot of persons joining and get your opinion, because today is a very interesting night. I'm very excited for this topic and I want to hear you all. I can hear your opinion. Sheldon Elements. Oh, yes, you. Yeah. So we have Elements on the live tonight. JJ was supposed to be here, but some things came up and he's unable to be here at the moment. But we're gonna still big up El Castellito, one of our great sponsors. Also Ship for Less, one of the best shipping company. Persons like the communication is very good. Great customer service, so big them up all the time. And remember, the phone number is there, so you can call us, you can text us, you can send a voice note, you can message us, you can call in. And remember, you can always comment and let us know what you think.
All right, come on, bless up Ship Palace, you know. Best shipping company in town. Hey, so we're gonna start it off tonight. Because we have only things to talk about, with conversation basically. It's gonna be very interesting regarding this whole, topic.
Mm-hmm.
So we put the topic out there now.
Yeah, we can.
All right. So most people follow social media like on a daily basis, and all right, so we're going to get in some more people before we put out a topic.
Yeah.
Like and share the link, subscribe.
And as you enter, please to click the like button so we can get more persons in to get your guys' opinion on everything. I'm just sharing on my phone, so don't mind me. I'm sorry, my head is down. But I'm sharing on my phone right now to get some persons on. And let me turn down my phone because,
Big up all of the man them out there. It's strong man them. Then can't call it no soft soap or no weakness.
Oh.
No good for take boots in though.
Yeah.
The man them know say, yeah? You're firm.
I want what them that call stick boss other day, girl clown.
Yeah.
Cause if you not be a will, yeah, girl clown.
But you know what I mean, regarding the whole silk bar situation now, like I don't really follow everything, to know everything, but I don't see everybody are going to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because watch out. Him say him love her, right? You know if she, but as I just like there's no time where you can sure if you have a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if she love, you are gonna tell him say. You know?
That is true.
If you know him do still cause you have some time when a woman can bring down your career.
Yeah.
Bring down your meds. You see it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to know what I do. But all of the people them check in. I'm okay. Have a wonderful conversation tonight regarding the topic that we are going to put out.
Guys, thanks for joining. Remember to click the like button as you enter. Click the like button so we can have persons join, more persons getting the notification so more persons can join. Remember to comment. Let me do a shout out. You can comment, you can call in, the number is there.
Yeah. So like, share, comment, call in, share opinion, because everybody have divergent opinion at times, you know. And we would love to know what the listeners and the viewers think, you know, if anything more spicy.
Yes, right? We want to know if you want a Will, you know, if you want a man like Will, or you want somebody like Chris Rock. Or a girl clone, but that's same thing. So our tonight's discussion is about basically Will Smith slapping Chris. Does this make a woman feel more protected, right? Or how must a husband protect?
Or how far should a man actually go to show us, all right, me and the man, the protective one, and everything good when I'm around. So, you know, and as we say, everybody have follow up on social media and must aware of the whole situation and know how good. You might, you know, say have people don't know. I never see that.
Really? I think they probably overheard in a conversation and not paying no mind to it.
But anyways, we are going to discuss that topic tonight. Because me personally, know, I'm going to make you tell me what you would think before me tell me what you think. Yeah.
So,
your opinion first.
With the feud with Chris Rock, Will, and Jada. So it's not something that just started, like he just went up there and said this thing. They had been having conversation back in 2016 when Will and Jada wanted to boycott the Oscars because it was whitewashed. So Chris Rock was taking jabs at Will and Jada from back then. You know, that's before Jada had her, you know, her deficiency. So I think, you know, when somebody is just poking at you, I think with that and then everything that's going on, he kind of, you know, reacted the way that he did because Chris was making fun of Jada back then, and then he's on the same live, Oscars live, and then he came back again and making fun of her. No, he's a comedian. Will has made jokes about persons with alopecia the same, and I don't think he should have been offended. And then again, you don't want to make fun of somebody's sickness. But if he was offended and his wife was offended, obviously she was. Slapping is like violence is out of it. I don't believe that he should have went up there and slapped the man. You could have sit down and throw your words or you say something to him backstage and something, but going up there and slap him is a no for me.
Alright, what I'm actually say? Because you know, honestly, I watch the video so many times, I'm still not hear exactly what I'm saying.
Take my wife's name out of your mouth.
What Chris Rock actually said.
Oh, he said G.I. Jane 2, Jada G.I. Jane 2, which G.I. Jane is a female actor. The movies are a female actor that shaved her character. That shaved her head.
Oh, okay, so
it's the shaving of her head. He's just saying the part 2, you should be the main, you know, character in the part 2, which, you know, that would be a great, you know, something that she could actually do. But I think she was offended. If somebody else made the joke, I don't think she would have been offended if somebody else made the joke. I just think, you know, she probably have a problem with Chris. And then if it wasn't Chris, it was a white man, I don't think Will would have stopped him.
All right. Well, I can't really comment because I don't really know. But if she have a deficiency, we cause her not to have hair, right? And then I'm gonna make a joke regarding a comedian or a character that don't have hair.
that bald her head just like her. Yeah.
Well, that's like a joke, yes, but that's like a personal joke. And it's not like even some way you make a choice to do, being that it's like a sickness where you don't have a choice, probably a cancer. You
Yeah.
know the condition?
It's an immune deficiency. It's not cancerous.
Okay, so therefore, anybody would feel very offended, not just offended, but very offended because whereas if my wife, I got to say my wife.
But he was laughing. He was definitely
Probably wouldn't go so
laughing
far.
at first, and then when he, turned his head and saw Jada's reaction, then that's when he got up and did something. Because he was laughing at the joke at first.
Probably wouldn't slap him.
I think that was too far.
Probably would have more like take him off a stage and put him in a chair or something.
Our stayed back. Well, it was a public,
But him well planned to take him slap because he make a joke like that and he did.
But it was
Take
public,
it
and I think
very
he
well.
wanted to make it public as well that, don't say anything about my wife. Cheryl, thanks for joining. Guys, remember, as you enter, please click the like button. We're gonna watch the video.
Alright, so I watch it a few times, but I never really actually hear it.
Harvey had goddamn and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that well please, Lord. Jacob, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Richard. Wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of him. Wow, dude. It was a G.I. changer. I'm going to, okay? No, I can go. Okay.
Oh, they're saying that they're not seeing the video. We're back on. Is that muted? So, Cheryl, thanks for joining. Cheryl say hot Ras in the building. Lyric, thanks for joining. Remember to click the like button. Prince Man, thanks for joining. Prince said that slapping thing was a no, especially on a live stage.
Damn.
If Will had slapped a Jamaican man like that, then the outcome would have been totally different.
All right. You see, and next thing we have to look at too. Before him reached to Jada, remember him did make fun of two other people, right? Will Smith that laugh.
And that's what I'm saying. He was laughing.
Even
So
though
I guess it was her reaction.
the joke kind of.
I think when he turned over and saw her face, he got up and and did something. And I thought when I watched it, I said like this is a joke. I guess that's why persons were like clapping and so, because it probably was a stunt. Because when he slapped him, I think I saw a smirk on his face. So I'm saying like this is probably like a skit or something.
Yeah,
It's when he
like,
sat
probably
down
was
and was cursing. I'm like, ooh. And I think she should have, stopped him from going up there, or even when he sat down and saying something like that. But some persons, a lot of females are saying that's what a man should do. That's what a husband should do, standing up for his wife and so on. But guys, for the females, let me know what you think. Share you on the live. Welcome. Let me know what you think. I wouldn't want that because I don't like attention. I don't like people pre me. I don't like them kind of attention there. I'm gonna promote
bad man.
I don't like them something there. But I wouldn't want you to have somebody saying something about me that makes me feel away and you don't say nothing about it. Like, I want you to say something. I want you to defend me. But not slap nobody,
You see, all right, but like violence, as it relates to the situation where you have like a man try to defend a woman, it can be embarrassing. So while you try to protect certain things, you can also embarrass yourself, embarrass your wife anyways, and embarrass even your kids. Because nowadays, there's nothing that you can do that will be erased. Everything upon camera forever. So, I think you go too far.
And then Beyonce performed. Beyonce performed. He won an Oscar. Nobody's not talking about that. Like every scroll I scroll is somebody giving their opinion of the situation of him slapping Chris Rock. But defending your wife, like I think you should have said something instead of,
You could have make a hand signal or something, or instead of.
Sherry said she have insecurities about her bald head because of alopecia. Prince Man said there are other ways to defend your wife's honor. Yeah, she did mention she has TikTok videos of her. She made it clear that she's embracing her new look. There's something that you can say to her about her that's gonna make her feel any way. There was a video that she said that he did embarrass. Yeah, I mean, she's she find it offensive, and I guess that's why her husband got up and did something. But more if you defend, but more you start. May you start no fight. That's my opinion.
You know what? If a person does something that require you the man to start a fight in order to seems like him a defending woman. Suppose someone like slap you or spank you or...
Yeah, more you turn on and say, yo, brother, yo. You get what me say? But you sometimes you don't know what kind of weapon. Like some persons, a female wrote into a gossip page and say, I have to leave my man because I'm defend me. Look, Will Smith get up and slap him man just because him say something about him wife. And gunman come, no, man with just knife come and stick we up and rob we, and him just take things and freely give him. And not even fight nor try defend me or anything. So some women want to feel that type of security. They want to know say my man go fight and I'm go defend you. But if somebody call rob me, if me and you there, somebody call me, I ask for please to give it to them. Don't try fight them, give it to them and let it go.
Worse if a gunman.
Worse, no, me no business. Because some people head mad before them strikes. I don't want to die over a cell phone. You get what me and say, me now go try fight you off or whatever. So like one of ways. Don't try. No, we wanna go try. If we look like say we go win, fine. Like we do look bad now way that we say, yeah man, we can't. Fine, but
50-50
No, you have to be like a 98% chance we have to win this.
All right. But yes, so what if all right, so what would you have wanted your spouse to do in that same situation?
See that it was public.
If you had a illness where where affect you physically, and then a person go make a joke based on your physical appearance.
Do like what Kanye do, go up, take a mic and say what you have to say. Go up on stage, take the mic and say, hey, yo, don't say nothing about my wife. And you understand? But don't hit him. That's like, that's illegal because now you're doing that,
Because you can't get charged for yourself.
Yes, you can get charged for yourself.
Yeah, man, you can't get lawsuit.
Yep. But the violence thing is enough. So what would you do? What would you, like females, like our men, what would you do to make your wife feel secure? What makes you feel, some form of security or if you know, say a man or
you want to know what I would have done?
Yes.
Oh, really? So when him say, let us get up, do this, and say, babes, come, I'll go home.
Yeah, you're leaving. You could have just went up and said, I don't appreciate you saying something like that. My wife, has alopecia, which Chris Rock didn't know that she had a illness, right?
You see comedians, try to get straight with comedians. Because they will go up there and him still take that make a next joke.
Yeah.
So if me feel that offended when would I go slap him?
Yeah, there are a lot of memes that's out there that
You know,
I would
memes
never
slap him,
defend. I would never
Probably
defend a
just
woman that's
at
not
that
nice.
moment.
A lot of
Backstage,
memes.
man,
That one of the biggest night, so that kind of even, you know what I mean? I think him one of the biggest loser in a scenario, right? So
Yeah.
that step the way going to make the biggest
Yeah.
loser, isn't it?
a lot well, if people lose our five man, they are
Yeah.
expecting to do better.
So I'm alone really loser for that. Everybody else, well,
Good.
again.
Alicia, thanks for joining. She said good night.
Alicia did it?
Alicia Phillips. Yes.
Hey, all right,
Good night.
Alicia.
But I firmly disagree with Will Smith action because Will Smith action, however, I feel when my other half defend me, yes, but that could have worked out better. Definitely. It could have.
Yeah, you can't just honestly, you cannot just step on the stage and box a man.
I think you know when they have this thing in Hollywood that you blackballed, like
Show me
is that like, you know, you're not getting booked for any show. I think something like that would
That-
reach him.
of
Like
course.
nobody's not gonna book not pound or something.
You know,
Not to say anything bad about him.
I
But
agree with you,
assuming
100.
that persons are not gonna want to book him because of what happened that
I
night.
mean,
Like, that can definitely affect his career, I think.
Of course.
But probably he's going through something, a lot of person that he's going through some form of depression and probably OD in a few months.
But you know, coach, you ever like research Will Smith and his wife and his kids and see how they live? Then we are some weird people.
I don't call people weird, because I don't agree with their type of lifestyle, but I go call them weird.
Yeah,
I
some
mean,
weird people.
there are rumors that they have their type of marriage, they have the open relationship.
Them have them own. When send it to
Their kids moved out from before they were 18.
Yeah, them have some weird type of brought up Bridget.
I mean, that's their way of doing things. So,
But one thing we know for sure though, if it was a Jamaican or like all a man like all, tell me one bad actor now, like all, man, the name will come now crap fast and the furious. Vin Diesel are one of them man there. Or Tyrese are one of them man there. Why?
I mean, I think it's a very bad look because they protested back in 2016 that, the Oscars are
Somebody
whitewashed.
comment.
A lot of persons a lot of black actors are not being recognized, and then you have this night where
this go happen.
you're actually getting an award, and then as a black man, where everybody portray the black men as being very violent, and you go do this for life TV
And
and
that's
another black man. Like,
That's the next angle to look for them. I'm glad they even touched that topic there because when you check it now, you said them they do and boycott it before because it was whitewashed, right? So now actually you're there and it's a black man who is a comedian, not like he's a normal man. He's a comedian. You expect him to run joke. You
But
expect
Will
him
himself a
to
comedian to himself.
yeah, you
Will
expect
himself
him
a comedian
if
as
me,
well,
know,
bit.
if me did that now and it's important like them, I expect him to tell me about the bumping on my forehead. Find some joke to make people laugh and deep down I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna take this personal. See it. So, we are bring down each other when we do them type of thing. There. So
But for me, like, I like when men defend them woman, whether she's there or not. If somebody says something bad about her, or if one little joke run and she's not laughing, she's offended. I want you to step up and say, yo, don't say that. Don't say anything about her.
I know. So, all me tell about situation could have handled better. One type of man where I don't know how would handle them situation either.
But have you ever step up and defend your
No,
yourself?
like I never find myself in a situation in the past where I have to physically get involved, in terms of defending a woman. Times I have to set things, yes, I have to make people say, oh, back up. No way I set, no way I do. But you never actually get physical,
Yeah, but you're verbally you said.
Yeah, me as a man, I'm very expressive, So if you look for me or a woman and I feel like I know the right look, you go see it from my face, I not to understand the look there, But like a physical thing all nowadays. I know where you in our culture still, you more really find somebody who will do that.
Me ever experience that? You know, my first relationship, you know, we were church going, you know, young people, and pastor wife decided to come to me, and 2 hours stood up, and pastor wife decided to say she's gonna ask us about our sex life, and me dry bad and my partner at the time, I want very shy, soft spoken man. So if something to go wrong, say I'm me go say. You understand? So he didn't leave me to answer by myself. He didn't make us in Sepina and say when to say. I get me I said to try and make sure talk to me a certain way or try to try to judge me or whatever. You get me I say because you're church, So I did appreciate that, I love him a little bit more after that day. But Life with Dee, thanks for joining. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I think he was just offended because of his wife's sickness and that she having a hard time.
He wasn't offended. He wasn't offended.
My opinion is that he wasn't offended at first because he was laughing at the joke. And the joke itself is not bad. I think it is a compliment. I've never watched the movie. I mean, I really like watch the It was an actual compliment. The next movie, because of your fear,
I wouldn't.
You make a great fit. You make a great fit for that part too. That's how I saw it. They have no sickness. Nobody trouble mama small eye them. So we can find we look at me. I'm not offended, but I rather you not keep telling me that me look like.
So like you have small eyes now, and imagine me like wearing a joke and compare to some Chinese.
Me go say, look at me. Look at me. No, nobody looks at me eye them cringe up bright. Shiny eyes. I said, look at me, bro. My head dry. I never see a dry Chinese woman yet.
But, but if the small eyes now would be where you're born with, you can't change. But if you're somewhere, imagine now you like you have a sickness now where make your eyes then get extra big now, like a bulb now. And then somebody will make a joke regarding that.
Like the females that wear the glasses, the eyewear that have the thick lenses that when they put it on, them eyes through the glass look very small and it's creepy. But when they take it off, them have a nice, beautiful eyes. Have you seen that? University persons that wear eyewear and they wear like the thick.
Yeah.
It's because them have a hard time seeing that it's very thick. And when you're looking at them through the eyewear, them eyes look very small.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take it off, it's on like normal eyes like yours.
So the eyewear kind of make them eyes look different after that time. Yeah. But Mr. Will, you're wrong, man. You're wrong, brother. Mm-hmm. Same like how you say, leave my wife's name out of your effing mouth. You could have said logo up there.
Mm-hmm. JJ, thanks for joining. Element, do you think getting physical with someone over a joke about your wife would gain your respect?
That's a question for me?
Yeah, from JJ.
Alright, Element, do you think getting physical with someone over a joke about your wife? Alright, depending on the situation and the type of joke and how it all play out, because I tell you the truth, in general, me are the type of man where if you go too far, we will go further. Especially when I defend, especially if I'm a baby mother, you can't really say certain things. Well, if it's a joke still, joke different from an insult. Because we have to chip in with intelligence more time, you know, in order for can hear something offensive and distinguish between when a person a joke or in a joke or when a person serious. They come like when a person a quarrel. You'd get upset and say, oh, I can't believe him tell me that. And him can't believe him tell me that. But at the end of the day, you quarrel, they quarrel. When you quarrel, ever you nobody tell us that you're nice and you're beautiful. You try to tell the person the worst always. So we have to know, say, all right, say if I joke, then we just treat it as joke. And if I quarrel, you treat it as quarrel. And if I serious talk, you know, say a serious talk, right? But, you know, I don't think it have to go that far. And, you know, if a man says certain things to my, if it's a sickness, all right, he say if I'm a friend and him run a little joke and I can understand, say me might try to bust a little laugh, make everybody, you know, get a little laugh. Me just know say cool, but if me there say no, I'm say, yo, Virgin, you really try to style moms like that, I gotta tell her. And if you ever try to tell me, say, Virgin, Ray, and you know, man, I go get up and man, I go say, yo, right, Ray. And, you know.
But you think if you defend her, or in that case, you think that he gained more respect from his wife?
All right, probably, she might, all right, she will be the only person who will sympathize with him. You know. When the world come down upon him, and all of the bad come out of this, she will be the only one where I go feel sorry for him because she knows say him they do that for her. Right? So she I go still feel she might disappointed. She say, Jaja, I don't really expect him to do that, but you know, at least, you know.
She expect him to defend her, but not in another manner.
Yeah, not to that extreme manner. So she might, you know, be disappointed in her own rock, but at the same time she knows that him do it for her and him willing to, you know, him willing to mess up anything for her.
Sherry said, who do you think deserve a box, Chris or August? You know herself with she had an entanglement with a popular artist. His name is August.
Yes, it's Carlton, or just before you, it's Carlton more refer to film coming. I'm say Chris bro will need for bill because him did a laugh along because the man a bad comedian but I like still. Alright. Alright,
Carlton. Let me ask the ladies them, what them ever do to defend
August deserve a box, but I watched the Red Table comment. I watched the Red Table, everything that came down. And she said Will did something that was extremely worse than her having her entanglement with August Alsina. But we will never know. We will never know what it is, but she said it was worse.
Ladies, tell you what I know why most extreme not go for defend the man. They wanna put in a situation when I have to defend the man and something there.
We could check that side there. Oh,
yeah.
Anyways, Life with D said, thanks for joining. Remember, he was shouting at him to keep his wife's name out of his mouth, but I think he was taking it for a joke, but Will was very serious. Yeah, I thought it was a joke when he slapped him because I thought I saw
the man just take
on
it,
his face.
the man just take it like, you know, the episode.
So I thought it was like a skit. It's when he sat down and was saying, you know, making his comment.
But
and
you know, to say him boxing to come like a some planting because you know to say him do it, him just look a stiff and type of animal just give him a look stiff face type of like a planting. When man a box man, you know Reggie. When man a Jamaica box man and this man walk up and jeep man goes
Viewers said me I go defend the woman, but it was funny. She should have known say at that the man a go though. She should have stopped him exactly what I said. If she saw him, she should have went there and said, Will, don't.
But he could have possibly bleed him out, take the mic and defend her that way.
Yeah, because the way he was walking, I thought he was going to take the mic.
Take the mic and defend her that way.
Oh, so there was actually a standing mic arm of
a mic. I think he had a mic there. I think a standing mic.
Oh, no. Christopher have the mic.
Yeah, because you hear the effects.
Yeah. When the box static. But at least he could have go up there and he never think of physical.
But guys, remember to hit that like button as you enter so we can have person getting the notification to join.
And the ladies,
and big
them.
up Shipperless, best shipping company, cheap, ain't no love cheap thing. We don't like pay the bag of money to get my packages then. Just check Shipperless and El Castellito, who are one of the best.
Ladies, and tell me if you never put in a situation or not to defend no man.
All right.
I'll give you a call and tell you what going.
Someone said you're right. Will was laughing until he realized that Jada was uncomfortable about what Chris said. In the past, Will actually joked about someone's bald head too, and that was probably why he didn't feel offended initially. Yeah, he was laughing. And then I said, when I said him, did I laugh? When he turned around and saw his wife's expression, like, give him a look, like, tonight, him not get nothing from him, you know? Give him a little look.
She say, oh.
And sometimes I give one look, you know, okay, you know, hey, if I say something or you do something when we go out at one party or something, you want to look, you know what, you know what time with me, you know what, when we get it up there, if you know, get your act together, you know what, nothing now go on. So I guess her facial expression kind of, you know, what he said when he collected his Oscar was, love will make you do crazy things.
Who said that?
What he said that.
Who?
Will said that.
So him did win an Oscar?
He won the Oscar. Yeah, he won afterwards. After he slapped the man, after he, you know,
so
he slapped Chris, he won an Oscar.
Him and the man actually have any form of conversation afterwards or?
No, they haven't spoken after the award. And Chris Rock hasn't given a statement. When he got his Oscar, he apologized to the Academy, he apologized to his, you know, the audience, and he didn't apologize to Chris until the next day. He sent out something on Instagram. Taking a comedian serious is like asking a homeless man to put you up. Hi JJ. No, some jokes should be off limits. Like you can make joke, like certain jokes should be off limits. Your sexuality should be off limits. Your weight should be off limits. Your disease should be off limits. Your sickness should be off limits. Death in your family.
Yeah,
those things should be off limits. Anything else you can make joke about that, it should have been off limits. But his reaction to it was not good. Will did what he had to do to secure the kitty, and I don't want Jada Bunny Maggie. Sure. Well, sure, so Will did what he had to do to secure the kitty, and him don't want Jada Bunny Maggie.
Nothing getting in my way again.
Me say, sure. It's the look where Jada give him, make him get up and do it. Yeah,
because when she goes on,
it's like she has, yeah, laugh. You find that funny, and then, you know, him get up, slap the man, and come sit down back and say what him to say. What's that actress name? What's her name? Tiffany Haddish, one of your close friends, said she talked to Jada right after and told her, you know, you better do tonight. Very, very good. Because he deserves it. Because so she's praising him because, damn, my husband did that for me. And your husband not even they say, if somebody call up on him and I want to message him, he not even they say nothing. You know?
Boss, so, step up. Boss. Why can't I look how you do the stiff box them, you know? I look at type of something. But you know, then do still.
Yeah. But females, let me know what
so
you guys
what would you have done now? You in a Jada situation.
I probably would have reacted the way that she did.
No, wait, but we'll go up there, go box him and man side. Him some good fits on them ribs and them head side and them something. What you gotta do? You gotta defend him?
I'm trying to go up there, stop the fight. Stop it.
No. You go part the fight or you go up there go defend your man.
So wait, if Chris Rock will hit him back?
He like him box him and he go down.
I fight Chris Rock first. Like I'm beating him and pan that. After him try to defend me. Because go up there and try and fight him after. You get what I say? I'm part the fight after that. You give him a little stuff and then part the fight after.
Life with D says Chris came out and said he wasn't pressing any charges against Will.
Yeah, he did.
Probably the
JJ said baby strength them out.
Baby strength them up. Well, I know, baby that, I don't know. Lady that. Is a full grown man in box in front of the world.
So for men that's on the live, thanks for commenting and joining. And remember to click the like button. What would you want your female partner to do to defend you? Would you want, you want him to fight off a girl, you want him to defend you, you want him to go and cussy and him something there?
All right,
What
so
would you want?
I got to throw a question to the ladies them in the comment section. Do a share. What if put your husband in a Chris position? Man, run a joke and get a box. How would you feel? Let me ask you first. How would you feel?
If I was Chris' wife, I would definitely reach out to her privately.
So you don't feel now you see a man never defend himself? You don't feel now you see a man never defend himself?
No, I wouldn't. Chris behaved the way that I would have wanted someone in his place to behave. Violence to bring violence. You get what me I say? If somebody attack you, you're supposed in his position, yes, he reacted a
So if me, I'll get a box like that when I have to take. When me get the box, me I drop like me dead. A ambulance have to come move me. Me nah move and make it worse itself. Me good.
The rich family box right there. It's just like when you're cross.
Move until the medics come.
It's just like when you're cross road, they want the Benz to bounce you. I know when you go get if the Benz or the Audi touch your car a little bit even. Someone said the situation perhaps deeper than what meets the common eyes. Bear in mind that the original character who played the role of G.I. eventually cheated on her husband with a much younger guy. Then they married each other. That's probably where the tension grew instead of just the alopecia. But for that second, that would have been
dear life.
that would for that 5 seconds for him to even realize that's something that's very fast for you to think about in that 5 seconds. But I get what you're saying. I think that the feud itself started over years back. But yeah. I haven't watched the movie. I bet it's gonna get a lot of views right now. Because probably it's gonna be number 1 on Netflix. I haven't watched it. I don't like show with killing and something there. I don't know. But I saw it a lot of times with the bald-headed girl, but yeah, them something that really make me want to watch. I don't like killing. I like romantic movies like Twilight.
I hate Twilight, man.
I don't like movies with killing. JJ said weak fence settings. She could grab big stones the same way. Chris was in shock for a few seconds. He even stumbled. Started to stumble his words. Yeah, he was shocked. He was definitely shocked because even it's a G.I. Jane joke. Like, you slap me if you want G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane or G.I. Joe?
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane joke. Yeah.
Can't wait to see you.
But I haven't been in situations where I had to defend the man.
But
I'm thinking I don't.
Look, when the man them get up and go and bad.
Nobody put me in a situation there. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not gonna fight off nobody for no man. Or no man not gonna make me.
So like how your man defend you when you like it and say yeah.
No, I wouldn't put him in a situation like that.
If you see a female now like style him or say yo, you want to tell her say yo,
No, if you they come more like you want up on my man, me go make an say no look the way there. Don't look that way.
What if you insult him, like tell him something rude and get offended?
Oh, trust me, I'm go answer. Me not to ask.
What if he doesn't? Because I'm a female, him not really want to like, you know.
Oh, me I tell the same I go answer. Him go say him face you do more than me. No problem. But nobody now go sit down. Me never see that yet. And if me never see that, me not think it's gonna happen. I've never been with somebody that females go off it. There's somebody man with chat and then something new. I've never been in that situation before. But if for defending me, You know, if somebody is you know, saying certain things about me, or them are going to look at them and do something to me or whatever, I want you to defend me. You get what I say? Just as friends, not just as spouse. If, because you have this thing, but if you know them talk about you when you're in a
We understand with Chris Rock because I'm talking talk. But so when someone go physical with my spouse, they man cross all existing red lines right there. You know. So if you're in an argument and you go box or chuck off no face or chuck or like that.
You know, fighting. The only fights I've been is with my kids.
So what if a man box you?
I'm gonna go back, stand back.
Suppose really you supposed to depend on the road and you have one man argue, catch up all somewhere and this big man talk. One box. And you know so you can't really fight this one always.
Oh, you know, so I'm not going. Me not give up. Me they lick your back. You never know. You go see this little body. Probably you will win. God will give you the strength to defend
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm go Davisha and go like
Me go lick your back.
that.
You get what I'm saying?
Anyways, but man have to defend them woman. Them feel protected and know say yeah, man and man. Lion. You see, different lion defend the pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We don't have most of them on here anymore anyways.
not too far where you insult your family, insult your woman, insult your career, insult yourself. You know, say you still have to do everything while you're acting. Big up to Chris Rock still for retaliate because if you did retaliate, probably you'd have a fist fight from the Oscars.
He was a Jamaican. If not gonna reach it, he ain't gonna raise. He might get his slap right there and then. Before him stop him because you go get his slap first. He was a Jamaican.
Yeah.
A Jamaican love opportunity in the side, but I go next year so this time and I say one slap and in Japan grab.
Oh yes, even that as well. Even that as well.
Call up a stud man, I tell you.
Make it
Flatter, you
even it was a footballer.
Flatter.
What his name again? What his name again? We call him Dropsy. The guy who play for Brazil. Let me name the little short boy.
You play for Brazil?
He play for Brazil. For his World Cup, Dropsy, everything. Neymar. Make a the Neymar able to present. As him take foot on the same drop already and start back before him lick you.
As him got so. You will leave here
As he got them drop already and start. As he probably have fit. Does protecting a woman always means getting violent? No, for me, no. For me, no. Because it can be verbal. You don't have to get physical. I don't think it should. It should. Or it doesn't have to mean that. But you know, some women go think that.
Because the next thing, if you look on people, you see, we have to look on the type of relationship. You see, the woman with the man are try to prove a point too. Like in this case, we have Jada and Will. You still have to look on the type of relationship with them have, or we might can't even start to judge the type of relationship with them have based on him actions when he get upset. So you must know, say, I don't really want to judge him, but you come like some more time and be a physical, be a things go on, you know.
So 22 minutes ago it posted that Chris Rock broke his silence and he said that he's still processing what happened. He's traumatized. I would be as well.
But still, all right, you see, Chris, if I was Chris, the first thing what I do, I apologize.
Apologize for what? No, he didn't.
No, if me and him would apologize because obviously me say something offend your wife.
But
if me and tell your wife say, oh, sorry for offend you, me and you still have to go deal with that.
It came out
to man, you see me?
It came out that he was not the one that wrote the joke. So he was just reading it from the TV. It was the Academy that, wrote the G.I. Jane joke. So I don't think we should have even apologize for that. Until the academy apologize for the joke, meaning they will apologize.
So
You
if
still
all
have
right,
to take responsibility for that.
if me I go,
You still have to take responsibility.
if me I go,
But-
Zin,
You say never know still.
so 4 hours ago, me and my spouse, you and your spouse, Zin, 4 hours in, me say a thing to offend the next female,
Yes, there is
and the man end up jape me up and I say, what kind of style that and what would I do? Would I just say, me never mean to offend him, sorry.
Yeah.
But you understand, so, all right. It wasn't that. If you take it serious, that means the way you did say serious. So the fact say you know say you never serious and it was a joke and you say all right, it offend him to the point where, right? If you go war, you just war.
Probably waiting until he's doing his show. You will probably say something.
But mother say, brother,
But
no offense, it was a joke, but you know.
yeah.
And
guys
sometimes it take a real man too. So I have to give him props anyways, Chris Rock for no.
Keep composure.
Create a scene. That's what I said. Man, most of the man would have create a scene. I'll fly me with it.
Composure.
And some man now go be there.
Mm-hmm.
And some man just stay like Will Smith. They're not going to defend them. You know?
Mm-hmm. Because Will Smith and them man, you know, most men hold it
What
down
if it
with
was
them.
Steve Harvey that was presenting and said that joke? Would he have stopped him? Or would Steve Harvey, get physical with him?
Me just not say Will Smith had slapped Steve Harvey. I don't think that's it happened. I'm still not think Steve Harvey that take it either.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey said, boy. Bring it Steve Harvey, you know. I listen to Steve Harvey a lot, man. You know, me see the type of personality. Yeah, and a man who have all a character. Well, so, boy, I'm ready for it. So, you know, it's like Chris Rock. Alright, or Vin Diesel or Floyd Mayweather. Imagine how 50 Cent did it, you know, and think that 50 Cent say, oh.
I know you like it slap back right there. So if it was 50 Cent.
So, you know, just part of the job, part of the scene, you know. Sometimes I see some things where you never see before, and sometimes you see some things where you never see again.
Nobody's not going to say anything about Jada because Will's going to slap you.
Jada, well, you have to know that say a man take him wife personal and you can't really insult her, you can't run joke, make them feel like say them insulted, them no busy for joke you are. Same brother, same different mind. You still will get a different reaction from everybody.
What would make a woman feel protected? What do you think that makes a woman feel protected in a relationship?
Alright, let me hear this comment. If my wife embarrassed me publicly and somebody run a joke about her,
So Sherry said, if my wife embarrassed me publicly and somebody run a joke about her sickness or not, me not defend you, sorry. If it's physical, then that's where I should step in. But as we all know, Will didn't feel a way about it.
so the wife embarrassed him physically?
Publicly.
Publicly, I mean.
Yeah, she had an entanglement with a popular artist. And everybody run joke with Will about it. My opinion is that, and a lot of persons had this to say, that she doesn't truly love Will. I mean, her only true love that she speaks so passionate about was actually Tupac. Because she was in a relationship, or an entanglement with with Tupac. So
Big up Tupac.
yeah, and she described Will as her life partner. So, you know.
But defending a woman does not necessarily mean getting violent. But you know, you have some situation where I go spill over. Nobody never planned to get violent, but you know, based on the nature of what happened.
So how would you make your woman feel protected in a relationship?
Well, first, because making her feel protected also can make her feel like she's not safe around him. Because you have some man have all him gun. and with their attitude and their personality and then gun, you have a woman who are gonna be very cooperative with him with anything when you say, and out of respect, I can also be out of fear. So
Yeah, true, that's true.
you have to know where
Yeah.
how far you
Because
willing
some
to go.
loyalty is out of fear,
Yeah.
not from of respect. That is true.
So therefore, a man have to just be a man. Be a man. I know every situation call for physical. I have some situation will call for you to say or do nothing.
Yeah, allow it would be putting your spouse out there so nobody cannot come to you about certain things. You don't entertain certain conversation. You don't have persons can talk something against your spouse. If proclaim some form of stability in the relationship, as Mystic one says, stability would definitely make somebody a woman feel protected in a relationship.
When you do want show a shade from Chris Rock or make him feel really insulted, as I say, best thing to do, get up, wanna like you gotta do something, and say, babes, come, I'll leave, and you're gone. Probably you don't leave the venue, you just go backstage. If you did feel
No, I
that
think he would have
insulted.
said that. He would say that. So he would have run a joke on that. If they just got up and leave, Chris Rock would have said something.
No, then he would have all right forget everything, because if you were a joker insult my wife and we are leaving, you still are going to insult you again. When me turn back now, we will ask her mash up that time.
I would still not get I want him to get violent.
No man, if him said and man leave, you still a pushing. You say alright, him not accept the joke. In public, you run a joke, me not accept the joke. Right? You still some level of respect you deserve as a person, same way. Especially when it comes to the topic. Yeah. So, probably wouldn't say nothing to him because I would want to say something to a comedian for him to go run a next joke. I would have walk out. When I time for me collect my award, I would have collect it and probably have back a seat or, Yeah, but me not make him feel like him are the man at that moment there. Yeah,
I
because
don't think it's true. I think he was embarrassed.
Yeah, you pretend like I'm sitting in college, making them watch the hour.
Well, he said his statement was love will make you do crazy things. But me asked her, just like Sher said, if you publicly embarrass me, not do defend you. But let's say you pick up one woman, your wife a taboo stripper. Taboo them girl very nice and them very sexy. I'm not bashing anybody in their profession, FYI. But society have it like strippers and people would sit down a bottom road, they deserve wife in which I don't agree. But let's say the wife up one of them bottom road girl they are on taboo stripper. And you're not the walk and somebody say, boy, big old Keisha Wagwan, what would you do?
alright, first and foremost, that would be a choice by her to live that lifestyle. So she's not like she can say if you choose to wear a black dress.
No, like she was stripping and she not do it no more. I told her day.
For a female, the show that
No, a man.
If you decide to wear a black dress, you can't feel offended if a person will say oh you're just black.
Me say, you're there to one stripper. You and the girl a walk, you're there to one girl down a bottom
But she
road.
did choose.
You the wife up the girl now, right? And your woman and you walk and in hand with her. And a man pass. Watcha, big old Keisha Wagwan, what would you say?
If I know she a stripper and she been in those business, first thing I would walk with her.
So your wife her up
But
now.
if say for example it happen, I never know. So I go say Jaja be so you think said
Oh, you wouldn't.
if
You
I got
wouldn't.
there already I know say
You know,
a wife material. But I know say just a try if you say a thing for try for
So what would you do?
somebody.
Would you answer him or you just go on like in the ear?
No, I don't really answer man, when me answer, I get serious and I don't really talk up with man.
me say the man a pass your woman and say big old Keisha. What you're going to say, what you're going to do.
That probably tell me it's typical SYM when you know Jamaica go normally say.
Okay. So you go defend Keisha.
Verbally, me go say SYM. You see
Like
me?
that.
But me not go really. I'm probably wouldn't even, you know, you say if he come and I try to create a confrontation, then that may I say she. So if you decide say, you say if I insult like the moment and I try to insult when me I go involved, that is a different scenario. But if like a man a pass now I can't say, we work. Now if I say, oh, John one friend, I say, you make it.
When you change, would you know, you that probably appear different now. Or
When me test it, me find out say it really.
But you test it already because no day.
Everybody know what
No.
I want.
When you test it, you know it's there already, but because I ain't there.
Well, if I shoot me and say, Mama, you shouldn't let go yourself. So, you God know, you give people things to talk about. But if I lie. You give people things to talk. Crazy. You give people things to talk. Remember, you know, we offer, all right. Me don't understand why people don't take human beings for human beings. Because we expect human beings to act perfect. We're not perfect, brother. It's the people, no matter where you put out, them go talk.
But sometimes you know if you give people things to talk still.
But then can't do nothing else but talk. You think a man don't really see a bad shot and I say nothing? You buy a benzene and say nothing? You like him out there say, me rate that. So when you do something wrong now, people go tell you now and say, yo, like that. Well, once you put it out, you can't control who say and when they say. But put it out, all right, me as an artist now, tell myself, so when I get the breakthrough, I start sing music on an international level. I enjoy reading YouTube comments, you know. My every video I watch, me read comments them. But even if I read the comments them about something regarding me, I never reply to comments. Because I expect, I know every possible thing a person might say. You say if me did show you a prayer and say, you know, say this damn to me, I'm end up rob one man or whatever when me a youth and you're my personal friend, I'm tell you a personal secret like that. If me see in my comment section now, I put out my secret, I know if I go find you. But random comment, you know, really, it come like when a random person just says something about your road. You see it, your answer to everybody, you can't do it. And the more you answer, all right, you see, react where you say if Will Smith never react, people wouldn't even realize the joke so much, you know, people just laugh and then move to the next joke. But you see, he react when he react now, that now make everybody know even go look back. I see me,
I mean, even if he didn't react, you know, he probably wife go take it to the next level and do something if he did not defend her. So when them take if he never go defend her, should have probably go home and marriage go fail and all kind of things.
But my woman could have never hold me responsible for that.
No, they didn't. They're still together. They're not getting at the
But I tell her, I said, if you did. Yeah, so she couldn't hold him.
So it's like they're not argument or something. They're not posting on it.
Yeah, that come like she sit down like this, so.
Yeah.
And I like. Yeah.
No, but even before the Oscar, they were taking pictures together and they were together and then.
Plus, for them life is a different. Some weird people, them brother, man, I tell you. Some space type of people, them, and I see all the youth. Man wear some clothes, man, Will Smith son, Jaden Smith. When the man come, a Karate Kid. When the man come, a Karate Kid, me I say, yeah, that youth a star. Thought that me just see man like him and just lose it, bro.
But they have successful kids. I mean, Jaden is successful in his music career, his daughter. And then he has a first child, a son, Trey. And he's a professional football player. Yeah. That he got from a previous marriage.
But you know, these things are gotten.
But for me, like, I don't like attention like that. I like to be the center of everything. So I wouldn't want that to happen to me, but I would want him. I would want my if somebody they run them joke there or say something to me, but I don't like it, I go on to defend me. Definitely.
But if me never say nothing, my wife could have never tell me, say, alright, you think if, alright, so would you be upset with your spouse for not doing anything if he did not do anything? Like, him run a joke like that today, I'm just sit down and a screw and a prim, so. Imagine, him run a joke, I'm sit down and I go, so.
I would
But
be
me not say nothing, I'm not do nothing. What you do?
But I'd be upset because I laugh.
Even if I go, so.
No, me I think about the whole situation with Jada, because she was laughing. I think that would have pissed me off because I laugh. Yeah, laugh. But if if I never did a laugh, and you go address him.
You're the same man I walk up on stage.
Yeah, man.
And then a moment ago, the same man I walk.
Yeah.
But me not understand that you see that box there? It a come like is a planting, as we say. It's like him man just go so shoops and him man just so shoops. You know?
Yeah,
You can't see saying tens up all in face, in plan for take the slap. Look on him face there, so. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cheryl said, would you protect your woman who is having an affair with someone else and then fall out? Yeah, you remember the guy we had on the show? We say him teeth them, all you have to do is smile and teeth them so pretty. You remember him? He was here last week.
J National.
Yeah. I think he remember no, him did know him I get born and him still did love the girl and stuff. So I think he's a will, you know.
In that person,
I think he's a will.
But have a girl that I give me bone and I find out one
I
night
think
time.
Will is madly in love with Jada.
I still did I go and rock with her a little bit because I said, Judge, I'm a friend. You know, because I did do a little one thing to her and she did find out.
Also a bun for bun day. Like you squash it out. Yes, yes.
And I said, Judge, you know, if she's still there, well, I just go and build too, you know. So we just work it out. But you know.
Yeah. You can't work
Find
through
out you
that.
make a next man sleep with you, make a next man see you naked. A next man touch your Me don't want to see you naked again. You don't need it.
I don't know the I think both of the man and
If you make the next man to call your breast them.
and I touch him
I
up.
don't want to be general. Really, you know. But tell us go and make him do it. Make your man mix and it go and come. But depend that, Bridget. Me tell you the truth. Because I tell you this, you know. It's like if you know say a woman give bone or a give bone or capable of giving bone or although every woman capable of giving bone, but if she active in a bone giving, although she not give bone in your mind, you feel like say. Anyway, my God,
But the same thing with woman. If I give you one, I will forgive you. You pray everything.
Yeah,
and
man
say,
can't even play like a
oh,
football.
but give me again.
Alright.
But we can't see past bunny. So yeah. And that done like this. So like this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna trust you and there's no trust, there's no relationship. We see each other time, right?
And a relationship is built on.
Trust.
But why no female find it so hard for trust man when man poor? All of them trust, all of them trust go.
One call poor trust. One call that.
You not trust man. Man trust woman easier than woman trust man. Why is that?
Man what?
It is easier for a man to trust a woman than how it is
I know
for.
we they give the bond.
But majority of relationship these days where I fall apart because of bun giving. A woman a give bun, woman and can't hold it
Where you get your
rich.
stats from?
It's trying to every man really rich and a chopper. Yo,
Where you get your
can the
stats
chopper thing
from?
come in, Virgin? The chopper then take away all the man them woman them brother. You know see it? The amount of man in a problem through chopper. Banger. So it's easier for them give one brother. It's easier for a woman find a rich man than a man find a rich woman, you know. Yeah, brother.
Hello, caller. One moment, oh. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hi, good night.
Good night.
The question I asked earlier, I'm not sure if you guys answered the question or answered my question. Alright, so I'm gonna pose the question to what's his name? The hot rat.
Elements.
I'm gonna share this. I share.
Yeah, man, respect, sure.
Alright, what I was actually asking is, what if you're in a relationship? The woman can probably be your wife. Right? Say your wife, you guys live together, probably have kids together, so you guys have a family. And your wife is having another relationship over here with somebody else. It so happened that it's either they fight, they had an argument that was probably leading to something really hard. Would you get involved to try and say you're going to defend her or protect her in any way? The fact that she was out there starting a whole different relationship?
All right. You see, all right. Is it from the moment?
Go ahead, man, talk, yeah.
Is it from the moment me realize that this woman out there have an affair and I'm my wife no more? So you wouldn't reach a point where I would have an affair defend her after I find out say she did out there. Because once I find out say she did out there, me I go gone.
Then you stay out there, brother. If you out there,
She
stay
have
out
to stay out there. But if it's a case like I mentioned earlier where she do something and I forgive her, and me do something to her, she forgive me, I will say, alright, we still can par. I not go swear for you. I defend you if a man diss you like physically, I defend you if you not insult your character or insult you as a person. But when it comes to things that I can't swear for you about, I can't defend you.
Probably still gonna laugh with Chris Rock.
Yeah, you will probably defend somewhere. You don't even know say you are the idiot. I did that kill up yourself. I want to look.
And August Altina, he had posted some, you know,
You call us
things
still up
on
on
his Instagram. Share.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So did I answer your question, sure?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay, so if you rate me like that, you know you're not gonna go out there. And
I know, like, probably in a case where, like, kids are involved like that, you would like somebody physically abuse your baby mother. Even though you're like the first person no longer going to be your wife. But
no man,
the first is still going to be your baby mother.
my baby mother them, you know, me defend them all when they married, you know. And if me see husband turn up and make a man style, my baby mother me a beat him plus the man will style them, you know.
Yeah.
My baby mother them me responsible for them as long as life
Like
goes.
man who talk good things about
My baby
The
mother
reason why I ask, because I know in some situations they have, like, females who start second relationship and then thing goes sour on that side and then the man fall out and then the man now
Oh.
they live with now so it's a half female now and start war the man. And then at the end of the day, when you do that now you end up embarrassing yourself and the man still got man to the man.
And
Yeah.
see, I went
Probably even end the relationship with you and move on with the man.
Why?
So that's why I was asking if you would see yourself in that situation, you know, step up and defend her, knowing that at the end of the day, she can't go back to the man. She can't go back to the man tomorrow, even leave you because the same man what did have with her. So,
alright, I wouldn't have a choice if him start disrespect her a certain way. Even if she did have him she and him used to talk before, I still would have to try to defend her in the midst of all things. If she decides after she see how far I'm willing to go for defend her, how much me love her, how much me show. If she still decide to go back to him, then I must God did make them there together. Or probably I just
So
feel
yeah, so
woman
yeah,
that-
say this girl in a relationship, you know, say
relationship. At the end of the day, that's a relationship.
Oh, so if me are the man on the side.
That's a relationship. You know, so people with it, a relationship.
But look here, me ask you.
Talking about behind your back, you can't tell me.
Yeah. So you tell me say no.
So no man, once me and the woman there and she asleep in my bed in my house, you know. He said if she did there with this man before her baby father or whatever, me I go expect communication between them, but if them are argue over baby father, baby mother business, I'm not responsible for no part of that. If it don't reach a level where my insult or a certain way where me involved now, I still have to go defend my woman. So if in the future she want to go back to her baby father, I have to just know say, oh, my whole panda one day, see me. But at no point I can deal with this woman, and I'm my woman, when me say I'm my woman.
No, I told her no woman. It's just that he might beat her. So you have to get
Oh, once, alright, you say once the next man asleep with her. You know you have situation where you have a girl where next man, you know them situation. So you say for that type of situation where you know say an next man a beat it too, in a no form of way, I'm not depending about nothing. You know.
But
You
that
depend on
you
who they know.
you know, but the only thing is that are you a baby mother?
And say a whole relationship. It's not like it's just a one-time thing or two times. They have a whole relationship. So they probably have future plans together, things like that. But you're not aware of it. You don't know nothing about it.
Hey.
And you probably did, me and the man that I'm mutually with interest. You probably
You couldn't blame man, sure. Oh, you don't blame man.
Together and so forth. So you see them argue with you don't know what the argument is. That she probably don't want to tell you what the cause of the argument. Then you get involved now.
Yeah.
And you probably beat the man or something here and they will look.
Two of them there together.
Yeah.
And you alone.
Yo, enough time that I'm in a share, especially in the country place, enough time that
You see, because nobody na whole conversation we find out really before them move forward. So everybody just come and just see what go on and just saw you go, so we just have a text them.
That is like an unavoidable trap because if you don't know, you just don't know. You tell yourself so you defend what is right. And in truth and in fact, you know, you just a fool of yourself. That's why I tell
sometimes when you see some arguments and stuff, and it's the best thing to do is just have and try to get down to the bottom of things before the action comes in. Because sometimes
yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
and then after we can hear it, I come to silly story or some of the critical argument.
Yeah.
That's been avoided. So.
Mm-hmm.
So even before all of that noise you hear, so why you know they are relationship they have going on and some plans.
Yeah, you don't feel a way.
Then you know so you leave that alone. That was that whole family discussion thing and you were a part of it, so I tell you to leave it alone completely.
Yeah. But you know, if you get physical and you see man a beat up the woman, you're definitely there you go defend her.
I'm not having no business with him. They want to if the woman never in nothing and you have to yourself to play a boyfriend and girlfriend are also and you have business with you have to tell yourself and feel me. All the things that you sleep together, woman and a man after that leave it.
So hold on, you tell me say if me live with a woman, Zane, and or whatever, baby father, whosoever, me see a man a beat her up, if you just leave you alone, tell me say that. Say if me there with a woman, like my empress, I'm there with now, and I say alright, couple months me and
Yeah, they would know.
and I see a man a beat her, like me just come in and I see a man push her up and
That's the reason, brother, you have to defend, you have to defend.
Brother, a boy, you have to know when he maybe.
come on.
Oh, you see,
If me see,
you have to know. Step aside.
may I tell her this?
Step all the way out.
Me have to go find out what did happen after because he said me a pass a man does a beat a normal woman on the road, me will feel a way and probably we all defend that too. All somebody will force me to see. If me see reach certain level, me see man and a woman have things, you know you not getting them thing, but you not go watch a man kill a woman brother a certain way, you see me? Imagine your sister and her man a cuss and you see him start beating her face. You not go say a man and woman business that left them. You have to go do the right same way, which is righteousness. So, worse if I'm my woman now and me come in and me see this man a beat in her face. Me can't just say, me have to go find out what happened after I'm done kill her. We could have
No, you
never.
can step in and hurt them or whatever, but you gotta find out whatever caused the whole thing going down. Then you can't say, well, oh, if the man is the man, you go to pull the man out and not with the man. Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you don't get the man, you take it out, no, and the woman.
No, my woman, this one I sleep with.
meet him them
No. So this a man I know say me I sleep with the woman.
But in a
and
reality, me don't think no man I go really go there go see that and then I go think say me go part them and then have a conversation,
have a conversation and say what go on
you see me?
there?
Most man I go defend first, or you see me? And then after that, you see me?
After you have a conversation, after you don't get them, no, you have a conversation.
All right. So let me ask you this. So why would you blame me to get physical and not blame the man where him and her get physical because me if in turn get physical? Him for know say him not to get physical too. Once you get physical, the whole world can get physical because you don't get physical already.
I don't think it matter what they might cost, but you're not supposed to put your hand on them.
Yeah. So if me forward now, me hear my woman and a man a cuss. Me say, be, now that I'm coming, I follow up a simple thing that. No, forward, you see me?
But at the end of the day, sometimes I either go, even though you might come and say, the man will be done to man, you know. Probably before the man get more powerful than the woman. And even so, then the man and you coming close to the man.
That's true, you know.
The woman first.
Because I can she they lick him and or hit him with something and
Yeah, but regardless of that, we as men,
Yeah.
we now go come consider and then I go ask question first. We now go
Sure,
do
we
that.
now go see a man a beat you. Sure, me can't go see a man a beat you.
No,
Me
no.
you sleep good. Probably 1 month.
No, people
Probably-
go there.
Now go ask no question.
Me need to
first.
put
We
your
now go do
marriage or baby mother. Me the 1 month sure, good. You say you're a good girl, you treat me good. Me say you have understanding, you have head space. Me say yeah. Me I try with that girl and me I step. I'm coming to my yard now when me already know I see a man in my yard now a beat in your face, a be nice all in my yard. He have to disappear and if him now and dead, you know.
Yeah, you're
And
not going to go
me
say,
like-
you want go on.
I mean like run or walk, you know. He have to literally can teleport, you know. But once me see that, you know,
You're not going to go find out what go
if
on.
I me carry me a drive, I rev me up in there, see me wife and rev up in there. Me carry me a drive. Any form of defense will come to my mind first, you know, say, yo, the target I have to go down.
Man, ask no question first.
No, ask no question, brother.
Then be careful too because a lot of persons like no men people that only the video them not defend.
The hard
They
for
not
that one, the
defend.
process, sure.
Yeah, that one they can't catch any man, you see me?
Yeah.
That one they can't catch anyone. And like a cuss, you consider them a cuss. Where you can, you know what I mean, find out what go on. You know, just come in and hear.
And we can
and
listen to hear-
you
hear
can listen and hear what go on. And you can't even go to the nigga and find out what really go on then.
General, I pray.
You understand what I'm saying?
You say you're going to take my money or you want something
Yeah.
from me. Man say, oh, the girl and woman and stuff there.
Yeah, in that case, you
So me have
can't
to
go talk to
be-
your two parties and see what go on. But you're not coming close to.
I'm say this girl a
Whoop in
problem
the
girl
face,
now.
man.
But want bring problem in my life now. This man a all goodly bad man too. So me not go like me a fool and make no man shot me. Or no man. Cause me say this girl a problem girl. Me I say be best thing you do, you know. Yeah, man.
What happened when you were entanglement thing came up with Jada? You know everybody over the internet and will have a clown.
Yeah.
And women, they have money and gold everywhere and all that. There's nothing like this when they have
But that's not for the public to decide. That's not for the public to decide.
And a man going and joke about, yeah, that's what the whole thing and thing. But it's not like he went into it, he was up in a drug, you know, yeah, he came to a movie with a family, and she was like that. So he just couldn't run a joke like that. About, you never like, this is the guy, I know, we are,
Yeah.
You see, in some ways,
when she did ever the man and the people, the love of the man and the clothes.
Yeah.
She never have never seen no video where she come out and say, oh, no, let my husband and Lord, whatever.
Yeah.
She didn't do no public
Alright.
nothing like that.
but wait up.
And then when no come back, I'm going to
But wait up. It's not for the public to decide, you know. how a man feel towards him woman, you know. It no matter what the woman do, you might say this a girl that, oh, it's a girl that did the man, so as him she love, as she him love. You can't tell him say,
She was not now.
well, now the notice. No, him.
It was me, I would react no way. I would have to left it right there for her to feel whatever way she wants to feel, because that's how I felt when she did her entanglement and came out with it publicly, and I was embarrassed. It was her moment to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
We can't defend Will Smith and him.
Because everybody had their assumptions.
We can't defend Will Smith.
Everybody had their assumptions about
him
her
go defend
relationship
she.
with August Alsina. She was the one that came out and defined it as an entanglement, and Will said a relationship, and she said no, it was an entanglement, and then everybody started.
So what if all right, but we the public can't decide how Will Smith feel towards his wife. No matter what we see from the outside, him know as the man of the yard, the man of the house, the man of the family, or him should feel. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if him love her to that much and she had the mother and children and them have, so sometimes people not just stay together because of love, you know. Sometimes the amount
other
of
things and the marriage
things that the marriage would have split.
Yeah.
And the amount of things then just know say, yo, watch out. That didn't make no sense. You see?
Man, easier for us.
So we can't say where because him still never die. Him go defend her. So we can't defend him, right, Richie? Because it don't look like so we are think about a person, we're not think about them own ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's some other look at it. It was. May I agree with you on that. It was very too extreme.
It would have been better if he did just go out there and just so whatever when he joke when make about his wife. But the wife doesn't see about it as
you know, like a Kanye West moment. Do like a Kanye West moment when he went up and said, not to cut you or anything, but you know, and make him statement. Yeah.
And when he went
But if you are my spouse, may I defend you 100%. And anything I feel like say, make a man a say make you feel like he will make you feel small or degrade your character, your emotions, or your feelings as my woman. Me as a man, I'll make a boy know say, yo, back up.
Why?
And if him know I'm back up with verbal, then me have to get physical and make him know say, yo, back up, but me still have to choose my back up because and everybody can jump.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like whatever you said, the joke that you made was disrespectful in any way towards her. She probably would have her insecurity about whatever she's going through and so forth. You have to understand something about the future. It makes you stress them out and so forth. So you don't want somebody that is going to joke about whatever you're going through. But I didn't see the man said anything like that was disrespectful to her while it didn't even go there.
No, but for them culture different from ours.
Brother, it wasn't disrespectful because if it was disrespectful, when he said it, you'd have pick up on it right away. We did a laugh.
Laugh.
We did not pick up on it right away if it was something. And him a laugh, and when him look around and he say his wife kind of...
Because it was really a joke.
You understand?
Yeah.
He would have pick up if it was something disrespectful. He would have pick up from him say it, he not say, you know, say I want this, that. He never see it as a this until him turn on and see his wife.
And it is...
There's something considering it was just a joke, right? I think they probably had something going on before, right? Probably
Yeah.
something before that.
They had the feud. They had the feud a few years ago.
I don't think it's just.
And I think it says that Jada kind of have a very low self-esteem based off of the whole illness and stuff. You can see she not really deal with it too well because, you know, based on her facial expression, you know, that make him react. So that can tell us she not deal with it too well. She not take it too well. So it have to be something really troubling if you know say, oh, him would have really go to that far, to that extent, huh?
For me, I think it's deeper than that.
Would I apologize still if me say it before if me Chris Rock, would I apologize?
Because I know in situations like that, when people they will like, they will show you the time for people. Face that they know for you. I don't think, do something, somebody's going to be hurt, you know, just walk up and say, don't want to.
All right. So do you think it was planned? Do you think it was planned?
No, I don't think it was.
I wouldn't say because I'm not sure if I didn't know who they're gonna joke about. No, those people.
No, but they said that he was not the one who wrote. They said that he was not the one who wrote the joke. And if it, well, I'm just a speculate, say it might be a skit. Because if you notice how him set when him box him and how him react is a typical movie. You understand what I'm saying, Richie? Like we had seen a typical movie.
When I just started, I thought it was a human being. You know, normally, like, a big event like that, I was not alone with security. And when the incident happened, there was no security. Nobody went to check Army fridge. Nobody went to will extract out of the building or anything. Like, everything was went to normal.
Yeah, so-
Nothing never happened.
That's one of the things. Yeah.
Yeah, because people when things say a joke. I thought it was a joke. Until him sit down. Yeah.
If you're not seeing the screen, it's a short technical difficulty.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Cher. We have the competition coming up soon. I know you go turn the rice in the rice porridge. But thanks so much.
All kind of rice. All kind
You
of
know,
rice.
tune into the show, man. Oh God, that was the best show ever. But we're gonna have one of those moments again. But Cher, thanks so much for calling and giving us your input.
I really appreciate the share, you know. Audience small, so the people them and that make it nice, so we can have a more, you know,
Intimate.
interactive experience with
Each and everyone.
with fan base. So big up yourself, Sher.
Not sure.
And then sometimes what I want to say, like, it's not giving me the amount of skills you can type.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm just perfect, you know, and then sometimes I feel like, okay, short of the plate, and then sometimes I don't take it that way. The question don't really come on from one.
Not sure.
Yeah, man.
Of course, kindness team number just call me. All right, thanks.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, have a wonderful
respect,
night
Sher.
and big up yourself here.
But guys,
Thank you.
all right. But guys, thank you so much for joining. This was a great conversation. I want to big up El Castellito again for where you can get the best, one of the best resorts. One of the best resorts. You can reach out to them to book your couples, your group trip, your sleepover, your party, your dirty 30, and all of those stuff. You
El
can definitely reach out to them.
El Castellito.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's a nice getaway place, man. You
Very
can go
nice.
chill, you know, away from
Yeah.
the village and
I'll be able
from
to house
society.
party
You know what I mean?
and so
Yeah.
definitely do that.
You wanna go check
And
it
big
out,
up
man.
the number one shipping company, you know,
Ship
Ship
for
for
less.
less. Yes, sir.
They'll provide free delivery service in Montego Bay, and then have a great customer service, and then have WhatsApp. You can send voice note, you can call them, and all these things. You have to go in your email to upload anything, or go up on the website, you can just WhatsApp them. Very nice, very convenient, and no money in bag of work. So, you know, big up Ship for Less. And thank you, Element, for joining.
This man is a pleasure and an honor, man. I always find them thing here very interesting. So, you know, once the opportunity presents itself,
They're gonna be here.
Yeah.
And Il Cado, we can always late. I did be here before. Make sure you hit the like button, Il Cado. Thanks for joining, guys. We're out. Bye bye.
Big up Young School Production. Always, yeah. Yeah, offline now.
Nah.
Richie. Holiday in the dog. I don't know red and white boss. You see it?
Young School International.
Red and white, red and white. Yeah, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see the red, to you see the white. Red and white, red and white. Yeah, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. One of my shoes are red and the other one are white. Red and white, nah, me nah mismatch. The style is a hit, yeah, the style it a shot. Red and white, I hit a lot, the place dog I swear. White Air Force Nike, everybody got a beer. The holiday hot dog, everybody out. Cause I did blood, now the gin a bleach out. Tattoo on my skin, dog, me well ink out. Rock to the left, dog, rock to the right. Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see the red, so you see the white. Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see Richie Links, yeah, you see the white.
Make it guys are red and the lace in my white. I swear Chicago Bulls the whole team look like Campari are red and the soursop white. She say me are the same color as the candy she like. She never did a pre me any other time. Mix the white with the red, now she impressed with the sight. Me nigga with the black now all them shadow me say bright. If you ask how long dog I swear last night. The shoes are red and the vehicle are white. That phone you blue dog, get rid of it. Touch one event, every girl I say hi. Must it true me dress like
Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see the red, yeah, you see the white. Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see me the villa, yeah, you see the white.
me no keep a GAF in a charge. From me making a China, then me nang go put on it. Step out of me swag, you know, check up me no ranch. Girl I walk past and I say she could pass me. A friend I get jealous and I say me too saucy. 39 good, me even I got tell her 40. Red and white party, rocking me Versace. Then I see me bossy, crafty me crafty. Them style I just a keep them like a bally. Never left it thing me got it on me. What me attack, you wanna know what it be? Yellow was me favorite color, but right now if you ask me.
Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. From you see the red, yeah, you see the white. Red and white, red and white. Girl, they say they love the red with the little white. Red and white, red and white. One of my shoes are red and the other one are white. Red and white, nah, me nah mismatch. The style is a hit, yeah, the style it a shot.